Pick up 12 onions. You want me to get the rusty sword? I already did that. Where are the onions at Fred's farm?
I think I can just play this game with a mouse
No,
and
I'm
keyboard.
gonna go grab like an adamant spear. From the Mount Arlu.
Wheat. Where's Fred's farm? I see wheat. I see onions.
Do you guys know what this
though.
game's about? Did I say anything?
You said it'd make us cry.
I'll find the synopsis. Oh, okay. Interesting. So part of the story is based off when I actually blink. So my webcam has to be on.
This is a video game you're playing then?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Very interesting, actually.
Embark on an emotional first-person narrative adventure where you control the story and affect its outcome with your real-life blinks. With this innovative technique, you will be fully immersive yourself in a world of memories, both joyous and heartbreaking. As
And that video game's camera version of you is not flattering.
Yeah.
Very squished on the horizontal axis.
I like it. Pretty
You know
big,
you actually
so I don't
look
know.
like?
I'm
You
pretty
look like
big,
the
so-
Italian guy from that A Way Out.
Yes.
But my nose isn't huge.
Are you
Telling
sure?
yourself that.
Alright.
Must be hard when you roll over in your sleep.
Dick.
Oh, now it's wider!
Here we go. Finally, the truth comes out. Justin has a gigantic nose.
You not wearing your gamer glasses, Justin?
Yeah. He's already in his gamer chair.
I'm too baked. It can't detect that my eyes are open.
I'm pretty sure I can tell your eyes are. Yeah, it's blinking when you blink.
Yeah. You click the continue button.
Man, what if I start crying, you know?
Gonna suck.
Yeah. You'll be announcing to the world that you're a little bitch.
Where's the
Whoa, man.
continue button?
The only button I see is calibrate sensitivity or quit.
Actually, you know what? You're right.
Blink
Men
if
should
you
be
die.
allowed to cry. That
A
was
few
that was
times.
toxic masculinity of me.
Do not exaggerate your blinks, Justin. I am the very model of a modern major general. I'm information, animal, vegetable, and mineral.
Oh, this is actually pretty good.
Hey, I can now cast teleport to my house.
God, I blink all the time though.
I'm sure the
Bad.
game will take that into consideration.
like to progress it.
Yeah.
You see how this works?
What?
Move your mouse to look at the white symbol. That's weird. Is it teleporting you forward? Shit.
It's like they're staring at us externally.
It's mine.
Well, hello there, stranger. Whew. You're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you? I asked you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with, or hands to shake with, or nose to look down with. So we're gonna have to find another way. See, what you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you. If that makes any sense. So, if you understand what I'm saying, blink over my hand here. Ooh, well look at that. You're a blinking genius. I knew you were special. You see all them poor souls down there, lost in the waves? I didn't choose any of them. I chose you. See, I just sometimes get a sort of a hunch, or what's a better word?
Thesaurus.
Yeah.
Better word than that. Premonition. A premonition when a soul's worth pulling up. Now you see that tower out there? Big, scary one? That's where I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper. To be judged.
No
I'm
help.
gonna present your case.
No help.
Tell her the whole story of your entire life, from prow to stern. Now, if she's impressed, I get paid the Bitcoin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city.
He gets paid in Bitcoin.
If she ain't, well, I eat
Jesus.
seagull for dinner again, and you, well, we don't have to worry about that, because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A storyteller, believe you me.
They're all saying
Shut
like
up, you trash birds. You had your chances. It wasn't my fault you were no good. Layabouts. Unsatisfactory. Clock watchers. I got some words for you.
Oh, it's a dog.
That's a dog? I thought that was a rat.
Sorry you had to hear that.
No, that's a dog.
Ooh.
Or a fox. Very depressed fox.
So sure, maybe I'm not the most verbose
Wait, what?
storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And that's where you come in. Your life. You're gonna show it to me. I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great. So, just think back to the very beginning, the first thing that you can remember. I'm gonna send you there. But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to stay, all right? Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time. Could be a second, could be 5 years. That's just how this thing works.
Jesus.
Alrighty then.
You're
I
Adam
hope he's
Sandler
ready for
in,
this. Now, the next time that you
Like,
blink,
yeah.
I'm gonna send you back. Now, don't be afraid, and don't try to fight it.
Try and fight it.
The thing to remember about blinking is, well, it's only a matter of time.
Stay on target. Stay on target.
I'm touched you enjoy my company. I really am. But I'll have to ask you to have some respect for the process here.
You just blinked. The game didn't react. Shit game.
And just try to enjoy it this time.
Yeah. Just let it happen.
Look at that sun. We've got a long, beautiful day ahead of us. Why are you smiling like that? You must really like it out here, huh? Well, I get
How'd you
that.
like to blink and lose all of this?
I like it too. Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say?
Why do people happy?
Oh, that's music.
You see that
Really
big
like it.
spiky plant over there? Right over there. Don't you see it? That's called Nagave. 11 years from now, that plant will die so it can give birth to this tall, amazing tree, covered in flowers. We'll have to keep our eyes on that one.
The day really slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess. Now, where's the first page of my piece?
Oh, my head.
I can't find it anywhere. Did I put it in here? No.
Yo, yoink.
Yoink.
Oh, wait, right. Laptops have speaker.
Okay. Go ahead, kid.
Benny.
Look at that. There's your little hand.
Benny.
We have to make him do this
a
every
Benny.
birthday.
Hello?
Alright.
Oh, you want to play along with Mommy, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Give it time. I'm sure you'll be better than me soon enough. Now, where was I?
Yes, oh my god, I could spend years in the tub as a kid.
Sounds good, honey.
I'm sending it to my mentor
I had
next
all
week.
sorts of
It has to be
toys.
perfect.
Well, sounds pretty perfect to me.
Yeah, what do you like about it?
Booba.
What do I like about it? I like the music.
That's very specific.
I also like the person playing it.
Yeah. I worry that might have something to do with it. Look at his little face. What do you think he's thinking about?
Vote.
I don't know. Probably solving the problems of the universe.
So, do you think he's going to be smart?
I don't see why not. I mean, we're both pretty smart.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's going to be
Just me alone on the boat.
necessarily.
You're right. No. You're right.
Why does my dad sound so depressed?
You know, it doesn't really matter, I guess. Whether he's smart or not. As long as he's happy.
Oh, yeah, I mean, of course. But I still think he's going to be smart. I can just tell. No, it's not derivative. At least I didn't think it was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you? Right.
Oh yeah!
No, I'm sorry. I guess I just put a lot of expectation
Beautiful, it's a
on this
boat.
call. Okay, I understand. Thank you for considering my piece, John.
Mom,
It
I'm
really
an
means a
artist. Mom,
Get the camera.
Oh, that's sure a little mess of color.
Mom.
You know, if you keep working at it, one day you'll be able to paint exactly what's in your head. You'll be a real
No.
artist. Unlike
I
your
don't
poor
believe
mom.
it. You're a liar. What?
Your mom has the big sad.
Wait, it's the same date. What?
I didn't have enough money in the art budget for different calendars, Justin.
See? That used to be my piano. My dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it. God, he made me practice so much. I hated it at first. I think he hoped to make it further than conducting the high school choir. Never said anything, though. He was what you might call the strong, silent type. Can you believe I grew up?
Okay, Benny.
Oh no.
Are you ready to see something really special?
You skipped it.
I just don't want him to get attached.
Please be a dog.
Richard,
What?
What
it's the
the
cutest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
We can't keep him, can we? I mean,
Mom, I
I'm
don't
pretty
want
much
it.
definitely allergic, so
Frankenstein's
no,
monster?
right?
I don't
No.
want it.
We'll find someone to take him. But
And I'm grateful for
while he's here, I say we call him Ernie.
I'm allergic.
Little Ernie. Fit.
No! They let him in!
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember? There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one? Very good. Just one note different. But that one sounds sad, doesn't it? Amazing what a difference one little change can
Nope,
make on
that
how a
did not
person
sound
feels.
sad.
He's sick.
Sort of like me and your little friend on your piano there.
Hush, allergic.
Yeah, there's a new picture there. Why'd you stop?
She had a wrong note.
Go again. Keep practicing. God, people get hung up on their failures too much as they get older.
Some people get really passionate about something, and then when they don't meet their own expectations, it can be soul crushing.
She was in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her. I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up.
She wears short
I think she liked that I was
skirts,
a
I
professor.
wear t-shirts.
Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes, you know, which I
Yes.
Olivia, where's
very quickly
Olivia?
lost.
Hi with Dad.
Yeah.
Egypt.
Your parents are...
God, she dragged me to so many places. It was wonderful. Where would you want to go if you could only go to one? Well, just remember to put on sunscreen. Man, I gave you some
I used the same line
unfortunate
for both
teens,
of us.
didn't I? Luckily, Mom gave you some good ones, so yeah, let's hope they balance each other out.
What? Yeah, let's go for the big.
That's the same January calendar as before.
Yep. She stopped keeping track of the date on her calendar.
Olivia doesn't sell birdhouse seeds. What the fuck are you talking about? Game?
Birdhouse seeds is not a
Wait,
kind of seed.
Is that... That's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that?
You're looking for
Richard?
hop
Are you
seeds.
hearing this?
That's not what they're called.
What?
You're looking for
He's
seeds.
playing my
Asgardian
piece.
seeds.
That'll
He
work.
must have figured it out by ear. I mean, I was a gifted kid, but he's brilliant.
Asgardian seeds? What?
Oh God, I have my interview in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed it.
Oh, actually, it'll be literally anything.
No, it's not literally anything for birdhouse seeds.
Barley seeds.
You're looking for barley, hammerstone, Asgardian,
Yeah,
jute,
I've got the
vanillin,
list.
Grandorian, wild one. You have the list, so you know it's not literally anything.
Ah,
Don't worry, I already
barley.
For a moment, I forgot what a great father you are.
Focus on the interview, honey. I got this.
There.
What's the job she's got circled there, Dustin?
I have 5. I can't read it. It says something help wanted.
General help wanted.
But this ball. Really good at this.
Excuse me, of course, sir. It's all organized into folders, sitting ready on my kitchen
Oh, she
table.
got a new job.
They will literally be on your desk when you get in. What could possibly happen to the files between now and tomorrow morning? We are fine.
What? No! No! Bad!
No. The cat just pee on the important files for your mom?
They disappeared.
Madge.
Not really a cat thing. Cats don't really pee on things
When's it coming?
intentionally.
I'm flying him out in February, remember? You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Hey, why not? You're a working woman now.
I guess that's true.
Not to go to your head, but yeah.
Please,
The
let
Vasa.
the cat know. It's time to use the litter box.
How come I haven't gotten to
Baby
see my
steps.
mom in
He's got
forever?
one eye.
Is that mean she's been working so much?
Maybe. That's deep, bro.
This is called a metronome. We use it to measure time so we
Fuck,
don't
that's
get
meta.
lost in the music. I want you to start using it
Got a
before
face.
Grandpa comes to visit. You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone.
That's kind of grim
So I
to
asked
tell a kid, but sure.
What about your children? Thinking, you know, I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I suppose. If you made a work of genius, I could live on through that as well. I haven't seen him in over 10 years. Can you believe that?
Now I can go.
I wonder if he'll even recognize me.
Why are you on the floor in the middle of the night?
We're going for it. What? Alright, I'm facing it. Please
You
tell me
really
it
need
di-
to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
I don't want to be an artist.
You're right, you really don't.
Subdivide the time. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E.
I wish I could play music that well by slamming
You're
on
off.
the floor randomly.
You're off, Ben. You can't hear that?
Mom, you just don't understand my art.
Play again? I was getting okay at that. Hello?
There you go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on it, just like that.
My daddy
Oh
taught
my.
me not to be ashamed of my
I
cat.
think you like that, pal. Sorry, buddy. Turn around, Elle,
Keep a
so
firm
we can
grip on
photograph you.
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard? It may not be
I can't
interesting
use
at
the
first,
piano,
but
Mom.
if you keep going back out there every day, you'll be surprised by how much it changes.
Ernie,
Ernie!
buddy,
Ernie!
Ernie.
Ernie, we need
What?
you!
God, Elle, what if you got eaten by a coyote?
My sinuses will be eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
No, I said I'm really
No.
worried. Here? So
I
you're saying
can't-
it's a coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But Ernie's
You got knocked
boy.
out.
And you're sure about that?
Dude, you can fucking
Whatever.
tell cats.
Uh-huh.
It
This doesn't make sense.
That was based on.
You hold distance.
Say that one more time, sweetie.
I'm still not understanding how you let this happen.
I don't know. I didn't think about it. It just happened.
You just happened to find a stray cat in the alley. We keep it even though I hate cats. And now it just happens to pop out 5 more?
Sorry, I didn't realize you hated cats.
For a professor of signs and symbols, you're really
Dude,
bad at
Mom's
reading.
becoming a bitch.
Okay, that's funny. That's really witty.
I let us keep him for Benny. And I'm happy about that. But I really can't have 5 cats around the house. It's just not sustainable.
Understandable. Put 'em up
Put
for
them outside or
adoption.
something.
Yeah,
Simple as
give
that.
the
It's not-
cats away.
I know it's
Why is this a
making it such
discussion?
Why is it such a big deal? She likes to freak over little things because she's unhappy with her life. I understand.
Well, I mean, the dude also seems like he wants to keep all the cats. Like,
He
dude,
keeps coloring the
no.
grass blue, the ocean green, and then the sky red.
And what's wrong with that?
No, are you kidding? I love it.
I want to go to Australia.
Were you able to pick up the new
Go to
book?
Australia.
Oh, Hot Wheels.
I meant Benny's book.
Oh, yeah, got those two.
Extremely expensive, right?
No, can't put a price on learning.
I mean, they did. And it's stupidly big.
That is stupidly big. Oh. The dog? Am I having nightmares? Not gonna tell me what it is. It's gonna blank out like the last one.
There.
It's the dogs eating all the kittens.
What if it's the kittens eating a dog?
Doesn't sound like kittens eating. I'm just gonna say.
I know, it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex.
What? You want me to play this? I can't read this!
But just take it one day at a time. Trust me.
You're almost doing it right.
You're really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand.
What? Oh! New calendar! What?
Okay. 2 brackets on each side. 2
We got a
screws
new
on
fridge.
each bracket.
How old am I now?
2 washers on each screw.
7.
So that means we need 8 washers. We have none. Where the hell are the washers?
Your ass. Ooh. I hate the color scheme. It actually is toxic. But that's a nice view.
Really wish there was a drag and select all.
Chris said find the zero,
those
and he
images.
just drew it.
Oh! Whatever.
I want that box full by the time I come in there. If you don't play with it anymore, we're getting rid of it.
No, we're keeping the boat.
Congratulations, B! First of many, I'd assume.
Well, I got 3 awards for piano. But my academics are oh.
This isn't my house. It's not my house.
Oh, cool, a neighbor. And she's a grill.
You're not my house.
We have bars on our windows now? New hoop. But I might hit the window, honestly. Seems like a terrible spot for a hoop.
That's what the bars are there for.
Fall back, you fool. I'll have
Ooh,
your
she
head.
sword fights Pog.
She's a larper.
Feed them to the cat. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come
Hi.
over here.
Sure.
I'm gonna
Yes,
smack you with
Mr.
this
Camera
tennis
Boy.
racket.
I'm talking to you.
I don't want to blink.
Keep those eyes open.
Why are you always out here taking photos?
There's no
You know,
metronome.
if you
Can't
really
be.
want to take a photo of
Oh
something
yeah, there's
cool,
no metronome on this
you should
game.
take a photo of this.
Chloe!
Oh shoot, I think I gotta go. But try to take a photo of me running into my house. I'm pretty fast, so I don't think you'll be able to. But you can try.
Settle down there, sweetheart.
What? I couldn't.
You could. You just weren't fast
Night,
enough.
everyone. Benny's about to play for us.
Oh no, I can't fuck this up.
I don't think you can. I genuinely don't think you can.
Wow, Elle, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
No, I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Yeah, but I haven't done that in years. Not since he was 4 or 5 years old.
And what do you do, Richard?
He's a professor.
Of what?
Well, no one really knows.
What?
No, I mean, what's his field?
It's maritime archaeology.
Ah, very cool.
But no one really knows what it means.
The class is world
I
history.
don't want to hear her bad
My
talking.
name is Mr. Isaac. The class will be broken up into
Hey, you.
units. In each unit, you will study
Yes.
Look on your desk. I wrote you something.
everything.
Dear weird neighbor kid, we are in the same class. What a coincidence.
This is a quote. I want each of you to
Love
write it down.
Chloe.
Not doodle on the sidelines, not stare off into space.
Them to repeat it.
Don't even look at me.
Now I will go
Stop
on to the
staring
next
at
slide.
me.
Bro.
Chloe, tell me, what did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
You were taking notes, weren't you, Chloe?
So those who do not remember the past, repeat
Easy.
the past. That's right, right?
Indeed it is. Though I'd prefer you to answer without the help of your boyfriend next time. If we do
You
not
broke
keep
my
an accurate
talking
account
wall,
of the
but
past,
I asked
we are
you to,
destined
so
to embarrass
I guess I'll have
ourselves
to
in all
let you
sorts of
live.
ways.
Wait, you were gonna kill me?
I tried to convince your father not to buy you
Yes.
that thing, but he insisted. Half suspect he bought it for himself.
Pawn.
What's that?
Pawn Chesters. Because they all have conches.
Made it.
Conchsters.
The little guys are pretty cute, though.
I'm 11.
I will admit that. Oh, I want the job of whoever gets paid to think of that crap.
This is truly amazing. Only for Playscape.
Playscaption. Hell yeah.
Dad, oh my god, Dad's a
Stolen
marine
of a fruit top.
Dad's a marine archaeologist, so he loves this shit. Bring Marcy and her 4 sad brothers as they search sad brothers as they search for that lost mother. Alright. Seashells and coerce them into spectacular battles. I wanna play it. Let me play it. Oh.
I've definitely seen you next door, but I didn't realize you guys had become friends.
Oh, sure. We sit together in history class. I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
Very sweet.
That's
Thank you for playing
you.
this game with him.
Literally your name,
Dad just
Benny.
thanked me for hanging
I
out
know.
with you. That's a very interesting detail. Okay, shut up. I really
What
want
does
this
that
one.
mean? I have
Maybe I'll
friends.
use...
There's
Literally
pizza
no.
bites right here. Eat them. What?
It's called a magnet school.
Like
Even
pizza.
the good moments go away in a blink of an eye.
Idiot.
It's about an hour away in a town called Burton. I know the change can be scary, but I just want you
No.
to go in
No.
and meet the dean I spoke with.
No.
You know, life can take you to some incredible places if you're
I wanna go
really,
play with
really
her.
good at something. It's just you've
He's
had so
dead.
much trouble making friends with Planko. I want you at a place where people really get you.
I don't know, Mom. No.
Mom, don't understand.
We're in love.
Your bright future is waiting. I don't like you, Mom. I like Dad.
So what do you think, Benjamin? You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
Possibly the worst
Sorry,
thing that you can
very
say to a
shy.
parent.
Oh, not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem. Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for an audition? We'll get a few pieces that you can have him start learning. I'm eager to hear
I'm
what
gonna
you're...
fuck up the piano on purpose now.
Match.
As you can see, there are some very fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly yet. So no pressure. I just want you to try, and we can see if you start enjoying it. Just like to see you really rise to the occasion, just this once. I wish I had the option of going to a school like that when I was your age.
No,
I wouldn't
you
be
don't.
working this boring job or living in this boring
Be
town, I'll tell
sacrificing
you
your
that.
childhood. What? Oh, I got ADD! There's no way to go. I wanted to crumple that shit up. I don't fucking give a shit about this stuff. I don't want to go to this school.
Don't answer that, Ben. You can
Yes.
talk to your friend after you practice.
No! Answer it! Answer it! What do you mean?
You gotta blink.
I did several times!
Blink more.
Oh my god. Is she really calling you again? What, is she obsessed with you?
Mom, why are you like this?
What are you doing?
Anubis, in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead. And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is
Mr. Kid. That's
and yes, that's a she. The head of a crocodile, fur of a lion, see, and the body of a hippopotamus, though I would not say that to her face. Now, as you can see, she is ready to devour any of the deceased who do not pass judgment. Sort of like me with your weekly quizzes.
Ew. Why is he so scared looking?
Okay, I'll call you when I'm leaving my house. You better pick up my call, dude.
You're right at the front of the class talking like this.
Pretty good.
Yes.
Slightly worried about having him change schools just as he's starting to make friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason she keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Okay, listen, I don't claim to understand the motives
Parents
for
are fighting,
children,
guys.
but
Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something. I mean,
I don't give
no
a fuck,
offense at
Mom.
all.
Just because your dreams and aspirations
think you
died with
actually
you, it
really
doesn't mean
understand
I have to
better.
live through your dreams.
Huh. No, I suppose you're right.
Oh, Richard, please. God, why is he like that?
It's gotta be something more efficient than robbing these fruit stalls.
Lights out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust
Go away.
me.
Go away.
Richard,
Life's supposed to be fun.
turn the lights off.
Benny,
You are not
Mom
fun.
says turn the lights off.
Not Mom says, you say.
Benny, I say turn the lights off, not just Mom.
Killing me, Richard.
Trying.
We're supposed to be united friends.
United Front. Benny, damn it.
Benny, turn those lights off.
Fun, Mom.
Benny, buddy, your mom wants the light. Benny, we want the lights off.
We.
Don't see your mom.
We are farmers.
Dun, 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 dun,
Hey,
dun.
turn it off.
Okay. Oh,
On the
yard?
couch,
Oh, I didn't even book the couch.
Turn the lights off, Justin.
This just makes me sad.
But Justin, TI starts in 2 minutes.
Wow.
Didn't think you'd actually pick up. I mistook you for a baby. I apologize. Okay, so meet me out in the alley in T-minus now, okay? Chloe, out.
Benny out. Well, I need to watch him.
You have kind of completed Haziel Cult. Pog.
Oh, you took the other route, huh?
Yeah, of course I
The
did.
route that doesn't involve accidentally poisoning a dog.
Wow.
Feels
why is
bad,
that so
man.
fucking confusing. Newborn hares and newborn rabbits are called kittens.
Hey Chris, who's in the first series again? Today?
It looks like it's Invictus and Team Spirit.
Okay, I actually don't care about either of those teams, so we're fine.
You know,
Assuming they're
I'm really
only
glad you're
showing
here.
one series at a time for main stage.
There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. Or
I have cancer.
to get off my chest.
Sucks to suck.
Okay. I don't think Kongsters is actually a really good game. My cousin Yoon, he was in town this weekend, and he was explaining how it's actually a ripoff of a really good Japanese game. He calls it a cash grab. So I'm sorry that I made you like it because it's actually a terrible game. But I also think that if it was a really good game, maybe we wouldn't have enjoyed playing it as much. We would have been so focused on how good it was and not the feelings we had while we were playing it. Like my
What?
favorite vegetable.
What?
No! Justin, no!
I had an alarm going off. It considered.
Probably didn't sleep at all. Out in the cold all night. You're already feeling sick, aren't you? It's okay. You still got
Fuck
this.
you, Mom.
I mean, all the practice had to count for something.
Oh,
Maybe
jeez.
just try and close your eyes now and get a little sleep on the way over. I'm going to play the recording so the sound of mastery can
Did I get
seep
drunk?
into your subconscious a little, okay?
Get drunk. You're like
Close your eyes,
12
Ben.
years old.
I'm going to be there soon.
Let me open the book. I made bad decisions, Mom.
I think she's very
I'm on
much aware of it.
shrooms.
Need an adult.
In your own time, Benjamin, we are very excited to hear.
Alright, I'm gonna ace this. First try.
Keep telling yourself that, bud. Is the game gonna make you fail anyway? That's bullshit.
Trying
Oh,
to.
okay. I think that's enough.
What the fuck? I was gonna sleep from 7 to 12, but.
So, Benjamin, why don't we plan on having you come back next year again, once
What?
you've had a bit more time to practice? Yes?
No!
As you know, Burton isn't the right fit for every student, and I wish you the best of luck on your path, wherever it
kitten
may take
Tracker
you, okay?
lied to me. My cat ran away.
All right.
Yeah. The kitten tracker isn't
Maybe I
that
pushed
great.
you too hard. Maybe I turned
But
into my own
you-
father.
Yeah,
I don't
you did.
know. You have to find something to focus on. The world isn't very
Dude,
kind
you're like
to
a
people who aren't
12-year-old. You
really
can't be
good
this
at
jaded,
something.
Justin.
We want him home from school for a while. Just until this nasty thing clears.
No!
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's
I
a
have
small
cancer.
clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll be right back,
Sucks to
Benny,
suck.
okay?
Just maybe
Hey,
5
wait.
minutes, kiddo. Okay?
It's such a crucial time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, look, having him home for a little means I can spend more time with him. You know? We can focus him, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little softer? I really...
Oh, I wanted to hear more.
Oh my
Where's
god.
Chloe?
Dead. You killed her with your contagious cancer.
They actually got Darude to play the opening song for main event.
Sandstorm?
Well, the guy that wrote Sandstorm.
Watch any of this. I don't even care about the first series. Let's continue my game. Am I thinking about running away from home? What happened
You're
to
doing
Chloe?
something drastic, that's for sure. I told you she died.
No way.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
I tripping?
Yes.
This is my productive use of my time. I understand. Oh wow.
Hey, B! Dinner's ready!
Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
You hear me?
Oh wow.
No. You mean young Vincent? Well, ever since he got sick.
And Mr. Benjamin Bryn has been awarded first place.
I really gotta
It's
thank you for this, Benny.
To get creeps
Emma
and
Bills
everybody
is so
knows.
pissed that weird camera kid won over her multiple horse portrait
even
that
go
she
into
literally
arena,
just
so they
left
would
with her
just have
dad
to
in
watch games
tears.
online.
Hey, that's Chloe. Yeah, mine's better.
No Casey. Rip.
No Casey. No Shiva.
No. No way.
Oh, it's gonna be Casey on the monitor, isn't it? It is Casey. It's Casey on the monitor.
That's inventive.
I didn't know Slacks was bald in the back.
are not here to learn to be painters. You are here to learn to be artists. And although I've hired to teach you, it is a sham.
Basically.
There is no teaching art.
The guy just said there's no deep.
So don't just sit there slack-jawed! Make art, you ponies! Oh.
It's right here. Want to take a look at my art? Oh! Whoa! Is this PG?
It's a life drawing.
How very wacky and fun these are. It's very zany, very kitsch. Lucky for you, the world is always in need of more greeting card artists.
What the fuck does that mean?
There you go, Mr. Bryn. Feel each shape. Oh, you fiend!
You see it? See what I see? I see the toxic environment be affected by a sheep fucker.
What's up, boys?
Yo. How's it
I
going?
want you all to take a long look
What a day.
at what Mr. Bryn has done here.
What was your day like?
Cleaned up a lot of my old apartment, washed
He
some
has
walls,
reached down
sweeped
deep within
it,
himself
steamed it,
and created
cleaned
a
bathrooms. Then I
masterpiece.
came up to the office to grab tools to dismantle the bed.
I'm stunned. The ironic sincerity of this piece is so sincerely ironic.
He's flipped the discourse so thoroughly, I'm actually dizzy.
I know that lots of agents gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird and alienating and the opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you one thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, you open the door. Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
Benjamin!
Don't worry. You're not selling your soul. I've got a good feeling about you. We're going to make a lot of money together.
To actually making some money with one's art. Lord knows I could never do it. Ooh, that's good. So...
Honey, stop. Is that Benjamin Bryn?
Oh my god. I think it is.
Of all places.
Hey, honey. Your work's incredible. The new stuff is wowing us all. But Ben, I've had an idea. You know, the critic folks are fickle. How about if you go back to your room?
Hey, Ben. Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and, well, I'm gonna be a little sick for a while, but really, I don't want you worrying about it at all. You're such an important... Oh, Benny, I told...
But that's enough from me. Now, you'll hear from the person who I believe is the single thing in the world my wife was most proud of. Her magnum opus, so to speak. I think you all know who I'm talking about. Benny? You ready to come up here? Go on, B. Say something. What's wrong? Why aren't you talking?
Hey, honey. Guess who's calling? Again. Look, you know I talk to Big. Hey, Benny. Guess who's calling? Well, here's the call. We're finished. We're donezo kaput. It's over. Would you shut the hell up, Tabitha? I'm trying to fire a client in here. Who? Some washed up, stick up his ass, too good to sell prick. Probably isn't even listening to this message, but you know, Mama's gotta put her rage somewhere. Oh, shoot it. Am I still on? Well, Benny, love you lots. Mwah.
Hey, B. Just calling to tell you. I think I'm selling the house. She's everywhere here, son. I can't move without bumping into her. And then I just find myself breaking down again. I hope you understand. Take whatever you want. With your mother gone, I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter. I'm just so glad you got to speak to her one last time. I mean, I know she told you not to pick up the phone, but, well, I'm just so happy that you did. She just wanted you to focus on your work. That was the only thing that mattered to her. What's that? Look. It's unbelievable, Benny. It's like she's standing in the room with us. Like I can see her in the paint. I can feel her.
that really you? It's Chloe, your neighbor. My God, I can't believe this. It's been years. I just walked through the entire show. It's unbelievable. I'd love to walk through it again with you. I mean, if you were down for that. I just can't believe that my entire childhood, I was living next to a bona fide genius. I should have guessed it. I mean, with all those little drawings you did. And your mom. I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't know she wrote the actual music. She was a genius. Like mother, like son, I guess. Hey, so, not to be forward, but what are you doing after this? Maybe we could get a drink or something? I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all about it.
Now would you look at that? I cannot believe my luck. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. All the nobody nothings dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a... Whoa! Well, there you are. Well, hello, sir. If I had realized, I would have cleaned up. I'm just used to fishing up a different class of soul. I mean, sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but... Whew, an internationally renowned painter? The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up. Hey, speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe you help me out with the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right, the proper composition, if you catch my drift. Forget about it. All right, here we go. Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man. Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one? His childhood was a happy one, growing up in a loving home raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. And, what'd you say your mom was? A composer or an accountant? His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant. How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding? Kind of like your champion or more like a taskmaster? Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was ever encouraging, teaching him to recognize the greatness within. How about that neighbor girl, huh? What was she to you? Was she your best friend or first love? But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day. Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium, right? See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick, and he had to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten: painting. Sure, he loved finger painting as a child, color, and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. Now be quiet, all of you. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing, for it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece. I said shut up, you scumballs! You mucky fowls! All right! I get it! I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I had assumed as much anyway. I should probably tell you, those things, they're not regular gulls. They're lyre birds. They're what becomes of souls who tried to lie to the gatekeeper. And once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again. I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me. Living reminders of my oratory shortcomings. Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one. Hopefully you won't be seeing him again. You're a flea-bitten sap, you know that? Just look at him. Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for. Now don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you. And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck. And I should have thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you. But it's too late for that. We're in this together. And the gatekeeper, she'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass. So I'm gonna ask you again to start from the very beginning. And this time, I want the truth. Not this.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Doesn't that make you feel happy? You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, I might be a work of genius just as I was.
I get all this. We need to move. This. Stay here. What did your mother hear on that phone call?
I'm getting it. Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
I see. She knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could. Let's keep going.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
You were a prodigal talent. I get it. Let's move.
One knee and a 2. This will be eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane. I need you to stay focused.
God, honey.
Yes, I understand about the cat. Let's keep going. The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson. That simply being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work to make yourself sensational.
Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone.
I know you want to stay here, man, but we don't have the time.
So this has been a big surprise for me this year, in a lot of ways. I think I like that you let me talk. My cousin never lets me talk. My dad does, but I can tell he's not really listening.
I'm not worried about who you are, Ben.
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Just maybe 5 minutes, kiddo. Okay?
We can focus in. Make sure.
Keep your eyes open. I need to see.
Staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little softer? I really don't want him to hear us talking about this.
What's the point? What's the point? What's the point?
What do you mean? What's the point? What does that mean?
What's the point of any of it?
If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
It's okay. He's asleep. But it's okay.
I see. You got sick. You howled at the moon at the top of your lungs. You were sick for a long time, weren't you? Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get? Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember. We're almost at the end of this. I promise.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school. Try writing with it. Well, hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics. Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius. Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better. That's the story I want to hear. Story of who you're going to become, okay?
Man, this is wild. You really got into this, didn't you? Oh, here I am. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day. First love? Okay, Benny. And you know, we really could have just slept on the beach another night. But I'm also glad we didn't because, well, another night wouldn't be the same night, if that makes sense. Okay, back to the story. He'd loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. Man, you take your doodle seriously. I did not realize, but I respect it. I respect it, I do.
You are going to be in there for about 30 minutes, so try to get comfortable. You're doing great, buddy. Just a little longer, okay?
Knock, knock. You're gonna be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading loud from what I think was your story the other night. I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do. I can't.
Just go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't. Not right now.
Okay, don't worry. Just go to bed. I'll talk to you. Hey, B. Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. But I thought it was great. I mean, look at this. His childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. I'm certainly glad you feel that way. But what I want to know is, where'd you learn to write so well? All those cool words. It reads like Dickens. Really just very cool stuff, kiddo. You should be very proud, okay? Okay. Love you, buddy.
So if he's ever in pain, if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you for understanding. It's been a rough one. Hey, Eddie. Hey, Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now. Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this. Okay. Well, then I guess all I can say is screw you too. I said screw you too. Yeah, man, that's all I got.
Hey, this isn't funny, you know. What, you're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know, I know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me already. I happen to actually know about this stuff. So the fact that you are faking just so you don't have to go to school with me is actually ridiculous. I don't know if you're embarrassed about our night at the beach together, so you're avoiding me, or what, but I just wanted to call to say I really don't appreciate being lied to. And it's not that I need your help in history class, you know. I actually never needed your help in history class. And I just pretended because you were clearly really lonely and you had no friends. And it was my New Year's resolution to be nicer to people. So, I just wanted to say that you've reminded me why I wasn't nice to people in the first place. And I wish I never met you. And goodbye forever.
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. I mean, not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here, and I feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano, and just your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
Wait, is that... That's my bass. How did you figure out how to play that?
Keep playing, B. She's listening.
it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here. We've got to show this cat some real love. She's been through more than we can even imagine. Oh, her poor fur. Richard, we have to give Ernie a haircut, okay?
I'm getting her a sashimi plate.
What?
What? I think she more than deserves it.
Oh, I think you're right. She hasn't been over. Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No, but what does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Okay, I'm calling now.
Honey.
Oh my god, you're an idiot. You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But... Hey! What are you looking at? Don't look up there. Look at me. I'm talking to you. I want to give you something. But I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm gonna leave. Close your eyes now, okay?
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
Ah, it's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. But do you like it?
I mean, yeah. I love everything you do.
What do you like about it?
Not this old trap.
Go on. I'm waiting.
Well, it made me feel like if the unspeakable darkness I'm carrying can be so well expressed, maybe it's not so unspeakable. Nailed it, didn't I?
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty good.
It's okay, Benny, I understand. There's no need to show me anymore.
You know, for a while now,
I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated. I know just what to tell her. Watch for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me. I should go get ready. Don't worry. We got this. I think.
I'll look at a cat then.
Justin,
What?
how's it going?
Well, I'm playing a very movie-esque game, so
Stream it,
something
stream
I'm
it.
not to hear now.
I'll talk less, stream it. Oh, unless you're not watching TI?
Hasn't even fucking started yet, the games.
True. Once you complete the diary, is it chill?
You just gotta let me
There she is. Wish me luck.
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
You know, I never told you how much I loved your story. It's really so imaginative, and the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much. So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now. It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Brin. Benjamin Brin was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father in a small town by the sea. His mother was a composer, or at least that's what she dreamed she'd be. So, when her own dreams didn't pan out, she began to dream for him. But then, when he was just 11 years old, he got sick and was forced to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he began to worry that he hadn't lived enough. So he made up a story of the great life he thought he wanted to live, which only made him forget the great life he already had. How he had filled a new home with light and joy and promise. How he met a girl, his neighbor, who felt all alone in the world and made her feel okay again. And how, even when he was sick, he still gave his parents hope. How he reminded them exactly who they were after they had almost forgotten. So when he knew he was going to go, he was okay. Because he'd already lived a great life, a full life. And he was everything he needed to be, just as he was.
She accepts. Close your eyes now, and keep them closed. She's gonna let you in.
Why is he smiling like that?
He must be somewhere that he likes.
you died.
There's a lot of that game.
A lot of that game was you dying.
First story you went through was
I wanna be somebody.
Oh, that's sad.
Me 2.0 for
You died a kid.
And when you meet somebody, you're gonna feel the
First picks.
same.
Isle Lion. Those are safe from IG.
I do. I'm gonna say I love you before you say I'm gone. When that chance comes through,
His name's Kaka.
in a market, in a desert, you'll remember why you came here. There's a couple pictures of you laughing, grip tight to raffle tickets. I've got memories, but I'm slipping. You left some people in here wondering if you'll stay here or not. You wanna make some money, give a kid to dad. When he has somebody, you're gonna feel the same. And without him, you'll be thinking he'll have pictures in his wallet. There's a couple pictures of you laughing, grip tied to raffle tickets. I've got memories, but I'm slipping. You left some people in here wondering if you'll stay here or not.
Is this game gonna just start an hour late or some shit?
What do you mean? You're drafting?
Yeah, it was supposed to start at 12.
Yeah, true. You said you're out?
Yeah, no.
Alright, take it easy, dude.
See ya.
Bye.
this game is you're essentially recounting through a whole entire life, but instead of clicking or anything like that, the IO is your blink. So like you're blinking and your life is flashing before your eyes.
Oh, like it's got a camera on you? Do you have a webcam on or something for it? And it tracks your blinks, is that what you said? That's pretty neat.